earlier anyway. So breaking into the coffin maker's house, you've been caught by an old man brandishing a steel rapier at Wolfram's throat. A worried expression sits on his wrinkled and worn face, as it seems from the wheat grains in his beard he was just sitting down to enjoy breakfast when you shone light into his workshop, alerting him through the door spaces. Now you sit between his sword and convincing him that you're not the rather large threat that he can clearly see you to be, looking out the door. Um, so as he stands there, you kind of just see him just glaring at Wolfram and looking through to see Lucy and then those others are behind him. He's just kind of with knife, or I'm sorry, with sword to throat, yells again, "Why are you breaking into my house? Who are you? What do you do?"
Like, how close is the river like towards my leg? It's like
If he sneezes, he'll cut your throat.
okay, that close. Okay. Okay, that
Oh,
means we're here what you call it? We're informed that the woodmaker, no, coffin maker, was already dead and hanged by the current burgomaster of this town.
he just kind of looks at you, shaking his head. What? I'm the only coffin master and maker in Valaki.
So tell us who's telling us right now.
He just kind of seems confused. Uh, get out of my house.
Before we do, so from type to talk.
I'll just step up behind Wolfram. Um, yeah, boy. We were sent here by Milovaj. He told us that we should have showed up here to secure something. Right now he's being held up by something else.
He looks genuinely puzzled at you. I don't know a Milovaj or what the hell you're talking about. I'll give you one last chance. Leave the premises.
Out of bet.
That's like
Oh,
the worst time to speak.
not my problem anyways. From walks backwards.
You note him
Has
looking
anything happened?
towards Lucian as he just kind of growls. Get out!
Uh, putting up his putting up his hands. Whoa, we mean no harm. We're
Uh,
looking for a boy.
he sticks a blade into your face. There's no boy here, just coffins.
And would you be the old coffin maker by chance?
I would. Your friend seems to think I was killed by the burgomaster.
As do most of the town.
He just kind of shakes his head. What are you idiots on about? And why are there
But
so many of you? What do you freaks want?
then, kind of like again, kind of like backing up a bit. The town believes you long dead,
Uh,
believing the burgomaster killed you at the stake.
he just kind of shrugs and shakes his head. What do you mean? The burgomaster was here last week. I gave him more coffins for his stupid bodies. No one thinks I'm dead. Now get out before I call the guard.
I can't move on the map, but I kind of like take a step back. Then your home is boarded, and the guards prevent
Hmm.
anyone from coming close.
If I may ask, do you know what day is it? Or week?
You
Or
note
what's
him
going?
just kind of slamming the door and locking it.
Oh damn. Oh, there's that. Leave the old man alone.
Could I be able to roll insight when you said the Burgomaster was there last week?
You would have, but he left.
Does insight involve the person having to be?
I mean, I guess no, so technically you can roll it. Huh.
Yeah.
Um, you don't note anything at all. Uh, you only note that you slowly, for some reason, have a headache. You're not sure why.
And I just turned back to the party. Well then,
Off to the Burgomaster. Deck of it. So where
Gonna
to?
charm him.
What?
Both of them start walking down towards the stockyard. If you need me, I'll be at the stockyard. If you need me, tell me when you figure out something. Yeah, that or this guy clearly don't want us on his
how do you
property.
know? I suggest we head over to the Burgomaster's and speak with his wife.
I just literally just said that. But okay. All right then.
What? I cannot hear you, man. Sorry.
Oh, Wolfman said I just said that 2 minutes ago. Oh, 2 seconds ago.
That he said to. Okay.
Burgomaster. Any objections for anybody? Eva, Carl.
I assume not.
Looking towards
Nope.
Wolfram. I'm just kind of scratching my head a bit. Excuse me, but remind me again why we're heading to the Burgomaster or Meister or whatever.
Okay. In
Well,
short,
more likely to meet his wife.
Okay.
Get a gist on what's happening in town.
Also, you guys should work on your communication skills. That wasn't a pleasant sight.
I turn and I just squint at Khan. Well, then why didn't you speak up?
Because I also need to work on my communication skills. But on to the Burgomaster. You said the wife, the mistress. Wait, not the mistress. What's her name again? It's been so long since I've heard of this town.
I just kind of turned to Tilgrim. Do you know her?
Sorry, could you repeat that? I'm having technical issues over here.
I turned to Tilgrim and I asked her if you knew the Burgomaster's name, Burgomaster's wife's name. We've always called her the Burgomaster's wife.
I believe that would be. You kind of just see her take up like a curious expression on her face, like a bit confused, thinking back. I don't.
Baroness Lydia Petrovna Valakovich.
There we go. Yes, she's the sister of the Father Lucian.
They're related. Well, let's head over there and see what we can get from her in terms of information. And just kind of like turning back towards the coffin maker's shop. If she knows anything about. Well, shall we? And start walking towards the burgomaster's estate.
Uh, But later today, could we head over to Casper's? Again, I'd rather talk to him regarding something. Is anyone opposed to that? As I look over at Lucian and the party.
I'd like to swing by the blacksmith shop first.
It's fine with me. So,
Actually, it would probably be faster to head towards the potion shop because I also have something to tell Obadiah and Casper.
well then, Lucian, looks like you're outnumbered 2-1. Yes, huh?
Ah, so be. He just waves his hand.
As we're
This is
walking,
happening while we're walking. We are not standing in place.
I'll make a note to put my mask back on before we leave the back of the coffin maker shop.
Okay. So as you leave the back of the coffin maker shop and head back out, you can, as you cross back over the Arasek stockyard, you can almost see kind of the front door of the coffin maker shop seems to be a bit different. It seems that one of the locks is off of it as you continue on towards the potion shop. You note that the door was different before. Reaching the potion shop. Okay, I didn't know that was going to happen, but cool. It's Lady singing to me. You note entering the shop to find just Obadiah there, just kind of standing behind some type of machination, just poking it while reading a book and humming. He doesn't seem very. Okay, I'm gonna. I don't know what the fuck this is. He doesn't seem so. Yeah, we're gonna do that. He doesn't seem so intrigued. Oh yeah, you're an asshole. Okay. He doesn't seem very intrigued by anything around him. Just a little curious as to what the hell just happened.
You skip the music.
Yeah, that was here. There we go. He doesn't seem very interested in what's going on about him. You don't know Caspar or obviously Doherty anywhere in sight. What do you do?
I'm looking towards Pilgrim. Well then, Pilgrim, family business, eh? Why don't you speak on our behalf?
You know Obadiah just kind of looking up from his book and shrugging. What? What's that? Oh, Pilgrim and your your friends. Um, to what do I owe the intrusion?
Hi, Obadiah. I'm here to, well, give you news on what I've found about Doherty. Is Casper around?
Afraid not. He's over at the inn, uh, making some arrangements. A few business deals to procure some tools. We plan on going to find Doherty, tracked her down to the swamps of Berez. Hmm. Seems the whole family's going to go over there. Not sure what to expect, but well, we'll figure it out.
That's actually what I've come to talk about. Uh, she is at these swamps, but uh, I spoke to her. Uh, she told me to, well, she warned me and all of you that to go there would basically sign our deaths.
Well, you just see him kind of looking at you, blinking a bit.
I
Ah,
don't.
well, if it's death we'll take, it's better than just leaving her to rot.
Yeah, I was actually still thinking. I was still planning on going. Uh,
He just kind of stares at you and the others. Well, it doesn't seem like you're going, so
uh,
your family will do what you can. He just kind of shrugs at you. Once Caspar gets back, we'll be joined by your sister and cousins. Uh, your grandfather has been missing, so it's up to us to figure it out.
right. So you plan on leaving tonight?
As soon as he gets back, it's most likely dusk. By the time we get there, it should be morning. make it a bit easier to traverse the swamps.
All right. You kind of just see me thinking like hard, and then kind of turning back towards the rest. Uh, do you think we could go when they leave?
What do you mean by that?
Well, they have a way to go to Perez.
Well,
I'm sure that would, be in at least our best interest. Mine, certainly.
Looking over to Caspar, I'll just ask. You guys found a way. You guys found a way around the poison.
Gaspar's not there.
As Obadiah.
Oh, but sorry.
In regards to the poison, I kind of thought of a way around that. I have a mixture of sorts.
You know him nodding. Aye, we do too. Your cousin was always fairly beneficial when it came to that sort of thing.
I just nod along.
So you gonna tell us, or you gonna be vague about Pilgrim?
Tell you, the reason why I want to go to the swamps is to retrieve Doherty.
No,
No,
how.
we know that about the mixture in particular.
Oh, the mixture. Oh, it's just it's common materials that I have in my person. It's just Strahd root and no, sorry, not Strahd root. It's mist flower and ground up Shiva shrooms.
Is enough for everyone?
Well,
Wolfram says this. Count me out of it. I'm fine.
well, as for the materials, they're quite common. I'm sure we can. I have some on my person right now, and I'm sure Obadiah has some. But and again, we could find some in the forest. They're common materials.
Oh, just remember what he said. For this town's please fucked.
Oh, I see no issue, but we do, as I look forward to his Wolfram. He does have a point. We have to get our priorities straight.
Well, if we don't have our business in town wrapped up by the time they can't quite just abandon it.
Leaning down towards Tilgrim, I'll just kind of say in a low voice, "Are you sure you want them going to Burroughs?"
You just kind of see me glance back towards Obadiah, then back towards Bennett. There's no way to convince them otherwise. Plus, I planned on going either way.
Like that, but given the track record, if we show up and they're still there, there's probably gonna be a whole bunch of shit. We're not exactly the best at trying to keep damage to a minimum. That, and if Doherty's over there and she says it's gonna spell death for everyone, wouldn't that just be more bodies?
I can't just. I'm sorry, but I can't leave her. I'm not on great terms with most of my family, but Doherty and well, these. I'm not gonna let this go. And if I have to go by myself, then
You note Obadiah just kind of stepping up and slapping you on your shoulder. Aye, settle down there. You have your family. If your friends of yours, or so-called, won't come with you, and we'll go together, the rest of you should be ashamed. Why, Doherty is the reason most of you aren't dead. He just kind of looks around your group, albeit you're missing a few. And the new faces, well, they don't speak well about what's happened to your old friends, but Well, if that's the way you travel. He just kind of shrugs. Anyway, uh, the shop's technically closed if you don't have business here. Uh, Head on your way. Tilgrim, you should come back at dusk. Speak to the others. Your sister, especially.
Okay, I'll show up at dusk. I'll
He
see
just
you
kind of
then.
nods.
Looking towards Tilgrim, just kind of say, uh, well, I owe my life to you, Tilgrim, so you certainly aren't going alone, but then looking towards Obadiah. Again, sorry for the intrusion, and pleasure to meet you. The name's Khan. I was wondering, even though you're closed, if I can make a special request.
He just kind of sits there staring. What kind of request?
You see, I've gotten myself in a bit of a situation as I just put out my arms, showing the forearms. My hands are as black as night, and it comes with a few issues. I was wondering if you could make me some type of gloves to contain them, and probably something that's resistant to decay or erosion.
You just see him kind of shrug. I don't make things. That's Caspar's department. And
I'm so
the other
sorry.
things you want, well, you'll need Doherty for that. So
Okay.
if we get her back and Caspar's up for it, I'm sure you'll be fine, and they can figure something out.
Well then, thank you for the information. It looks like I have a lead. Guess we're going to the swamps after we're done with the town, folks. I look towards the party. My head's still ringing. Are you guys fine with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down for
He's just kind of like a hand to his chin, thinking, "Are we prepared for a trip like?"
Well, we'll have to prepare, but I guess that's our next destination after this business we have here.
Again, I can't ask all of you to, well, venture to the swamps. It is a dangerous journey, but well, I can't leave Doherty.
Well, I have my reasons
And
going
this is the same, and I would most likely do the same for most of you, if not all. And you kind of seem to have adopt a more determined look.
First of all, you can't lead off with a I can't ask you to come with me and then hit us with a I do it for any of you. That doesn't work. Second,
Yeah.
we were gonna go to the swamps anyway. This just speeds it up. And third, you probably die on your own out there.
Also, it's like Obadiah said, you've got family, right? Even though we're more like a twisted family of sorts, we're still a party, and we shouldn't leave each other at least.
Con's right. A unit works like a unit.
Sadly, I have to agree with the mutt here.
We all die together.
I don't know
We didn't
about the
stand up for that
time.
last part.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
Obadiah is confused, looking over the party. Well, whatever your decisions, we leave at dusk. Now, if you'll kindly leave me to preparations.
Ah, one moment. Bennett, back for a moment.
Yeah. What about it?
We're kind of taking the bag and like walking over to like Daya's desk. One of our old allies. He carried what not Obadiah to Kaspar's desk. He gave Kaspar gave him what he called his masterpiece, and didn't feel right to just leave it there. As I take out the two arms,
He kind of nods. Didn't see that one with you. Died anyway, eh? Arms didn't help. Pity.
well, they truly are a masterclass. But nothing can stop misfortune.
He just kind of shakes his head. Well, not everyone's cut out to be an adventurer.
And with that, I just pass the bag back.
I'll just take the bag back.
It's kind of. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I just took the bag back and put it back around my waist.
Just noting Tilgrim again, Obadiah shakes his head. Did you finish reading those books? Uh, Researching the spells and utilizing them?
If you're talking about the book you've given me earlier, yes, I read the yellow one.
What of Doherty's? You said you found it, or she gave it to you. Either way, as a wizard, you most likely need to read more. I have some things here, but I was waiting on you to finish those off so I could store them for you.
I haven't finished Doherty's book yet, but I've been preoccupied with a new book of sorts. It's a alchemy book.
Well, pity. If Doherty was here, she'd snatch it from you and go to town with it.
Yeah. So I do plan on finishing the Doherty's book. In fact, I should be finished with it soon, really.
There's no telling what's going on in that swamp. If she's worried about us coming to find her, and knowing her, something's up. All those late nights and travel as a girl, I'm sure has something to do with it. I would finish that book before you come back here, whether it takes the rest of the day or not.
I'll take your advice. I'll see what secrets it holds.
With that, he kindly shows you the way out.
Actually,
See you at dusk, Obadiah.
He just kind of nods to you at the door. Yes, yes. Kind of leaning in towards you. He just notes, your friends. Make sure you're with true allies, Tilgrim. It's rough out here, and if your grandfather sees anything in his future, it's a future without you in it, meddling things up for him. Also, any word on your father?
I have an idea, but again, there's only rumors and whispers.
You seem to be resting on your laurels.
Say it again?
He says you seem to be resting on your laurels.
Well, I mean, I can only build upon them, right?
He kind of shakes his head. No, you little idiot. Find your father, find your cousin. These are people who actually care. You'll need them. We can't all be Helmov and take off whenever he wants something done. Some of us have to actually be part of the family, even if we don't want to be. And with that, he just kind of closes the door. You could see him walking back to his studies.
I guess seeing Obadiah close the door and walk away, I turn to the rest. Well, all right, we have plans. Listen, you, the blacksmith, right? And you just kind of look off and deep in
Yeah.
thought.
No, well, no, we're heading to the swamp. Now I want more than equipped.
Looking towards others. Not to repeat what we had last few days. Does anyone have a map of the swamps? Or would we know where to get a map of the swamps? Also, is there a library in this town? Or a record keeper?
library.
Go ahead.
The library was of the Obadiah. We just left it, and
Also, Oh, he's the librarian.
Yeah, and it's most likely impossible to find a map of Perez. No one's been there in almost 100 years, and anyone who does usually ends up dead.
Well, I guess we could ask around.
The only
And I guess we could always stop by Obadiah's, looking towards the sky. How bright is it? Is the sun setting? Because he said, it's
That
past
should be,
business hours.
that should be like morning. We'll talk
it
to
isn't
him.
Oh,
it isn't
oh, it's
past
morning.
business
Okay.
hours. They're just closed.
Oh, my bad. All right, cool. It's morning. Well, I guess later today we could always pass by again. All right.
You can't see the sun due to an overcast sky, but
Oh,
it is still morning.
okay, cool. All right.
If there's anyone we might,
Dusk is sunset, right?
Yes.
Okay.
if there's anyone we might find a map off of, it's probably gonna be
Huh?
the two hunters.
What did you say about the hunters?
If there's anyone who's bound to have a map of Perez, it has to be those two. I think they're the only ones around this town that have been there.
And that could be part of what Caspar.
Just hoping they're not drunk enough to forget everything.
And I suppose we head off to the wax.
You know that you come upon the blacksmith's shop. There's a sign saying closed for the festival.
And do I hear any inside?
You don't. It's completely dark. You don't note the forge being lit.
Hold them off to the burgomaster. Wherever
I
he
guess
is.
I guess I still just knock on the door just in case.
You don't get any response.
And I just turn back to the party.
Cool. Burgomaster, where is he?
He's down. He's not far from here. He's just around the bend.
Where?
Shall we or?
I mean, the big man did give us a mission after all.
All right then. And I guess I start leading towards the burgomaster.
And as we head there, I just like keep an eye out for like Haunt if I see him. If he's out like in the streets for the festival.
You don't notice him traversing towards the burgomaster's manor. After about 20 minutes, you arrive at the Burgo Manor. Yeah, that actually works. The burgomaster's manor. You note a small gnome standing outside, kind of closing the door behind her. As she kind of notices you, she stops and turns back, just looking you up and down and nodding. She just kind of starts off. More visitors. What can I do you for? Noting Tilgrim, she just kind of stares a bit standoffish.
Wow, the mistress invited us for the festival. We'd like to speak to her.
She just kind of looks at you and shakes her head. Gonna be a little wait. A little while back, the coffin maker came running through. Said he needed to speak with the burgomaster himself. He's in there now, pleading his case.
Hmm.
Those guys. I'll just turn towards the group. Sorry I dragged you guys into this. I think it's best if you guys were to go do something else while I go talk to her. With everything said and done, you might be able to get more done. And as Bennett kind of says this, you can he kind of tilts his head like, or I'm not even trying to fuck the character with this. Fuck it. Just kind of tilts his head forward, at like trying to irk on a response.
Whatever. Do your thing. Flip walks back towards the inn.
Yama just heads off to the church.
Looking towards Bennett, I said, "You sure you don't need no assistance? None whatsoever."
I'll be fine.
All right. I trust your judgment, Bennett. Well, I might as well talk to my sister anyway. I'm not looking forward to this. And you just see me start heading towards the Dipe house. Dipe house.
So you're going Dipe House.
Pilgrim head towards there. Hey, Pilgrim, wait up. I still need to talk to Obadiah. You mind if I just follow along?
Oh,
If you need to talk to Caspar, then he's at the inn.
Yeah, but isn't Obadiah the librarian?
Obadiah was at the potion shop. We just spoke to him.
Yeah, is he not a librarian?
Of some sort, yes. He's a wizard.
Cool, so he probably will have some information for me. Yeah, I'd like to speak to him again. As strange as that might be.
So, putting my hand onto Lucian's shoulder and just kind of leaning in, I'll just like kind of whisper into his ear. If the coffin maker's already here, then it's gonna be problems for everyone he saw. He saw me without my mask, so I may be able to sneak past. The rest of you guys need to go.
I just kind of whisper back. Got it. And start So now just start heading towards the inn.
I'll just look towards Khan. Obadiah's at the potion shop, not at the Dipe house. That's the opposite end of the city.
Oh, you're right. Lucian, where are you heading again? The blacksmith's.
No, for now the inn.
Alright, I'll just trail along then. Let's see if I can gather information from the locals of this area.
Oh, Bennett, before you go, mind if I take? Hold on. How much do those iron bars weigh again?
25 pounds each, and we have 5 of them, if I'm not mistaken. I think we have.
You said 20.
Oh.
You said 25.
Yeah, 25 each, and we had not 5 but 6 of them, so 150 pounds.
Well, just in case I do run into Han, let me take one of those.
Sure. I'll take out an iron ingot and hand it to Lucian. Just do that.
And I will accept that.
Cool. How about everybody else who's just standing there?
So I'll set. I'm moving to the inn.
I'm going to the inn.
I was going to the church.
I'm following Lucian.
I'll
Jotun
go to
and
the
Keva.
inn.
Jotun?
Yeah, I'll go in with the inn.
Cool. So the party goes off into 2 separate directions, leaving Bennett to deal. You note the gnome just kind of watching everybody walk off, shaking her head. What do you want? Are you still waiting?
Yeah, I'll be waiting for a bit.
She just kind of shakes her head and goes back inside. I'll tell them you're out here. Your name again?
Bennett. Bennett Donville.
Hmm. You know her shutting the door on you.
So I guess with that, I'll just... Looking around, is there anywhere I could actually, like, sit? Like a bench or something?
Just the stairs.
Then I'll just sit on, I'll just sit on one of the stairs and wait.
Alright.
Why the fuck does my room feel like it's hitting 50?
Cool. So with that, as the party kind of just begins moving in directions, one group going north, the other also north but splitting off. Because it should be faster. As Tilgrim and... Wait, Tilgrim went alone, yeah? No, somebody went with Tilgrim. Who went with
Well,
Tilgrim?
he went alone after Khan realized Obadiah wouldn't be at the dive house. Khan
Oh,
followed
cool.
Lucy.
Yeah, we'll just do that. In that case, that means I can do this. You guys could just chillax for a bit.
Oh, he took the music with him.
Alright, so yeah, was he dead or nah? Or was I just having a straight up stupid?
I
Oh,
think he was
no.
dead as well, but
He was
Conway.
dead. I'm like, Wolf won't know, but I did her proofs a lot of times beforehand. This
Yeah,
elf
Conway.
was
No, that's
dead.
why I didn't say anything. But yeah, I remember
But
him.
yeah,
Saying
that's
he
like
was
out
dead.
of character here. Was he dead or nah? Or am I
Yes, he was
stupid?
dead. He was dead as hell.
It's been like a rumor that he was dead. He actually wasn't.
Well, that granny could
I
die
mean, yeah,
for all I know.
it could have been a rumor. Then I'm like, man, I was thinking, man, he can't like call the guards because he's like squatting out and he's supposed to be dead. So anyway, the coffin maker ran into the burg. I'm like, ah. Man, that sucks. So we actually did a home invasion.
To be honest,
Actually,
I found
actually,
snap the sword in half, but I'm trying to start and get something.
I saw like when Lucian
Okay, yo,
and
now I gotta like wear something different or something.
when
I
Rose.
mean,
Or
I
like
have like
change
a
my
bunch of
look.
cost. I have a bunch of costume clothes. I'll make this like handed out like candy.
Hey yo, bro, do me the just pass me like a hat and like I can cover my head. I can change my jacket.
Yeah.
Y'all could just cast minor illusion and just change my appearance.
It
You
lasts
No
for
can do
one
magic.
minute.
you can do that with minor illusion.
It lasts for 1 minute, homie.
I'm just gonna keep
Sorry,
it's a cantrip. I'm just gonna keep casting it.
but that's gonna be we're gonna be talking to people for more than a minute, and you'll just change in front of them.
I'm just gonna keep casting. I'm like it's gonna be concentration based. I'm just gonna focus on casting it, like keeping it up. So I'm just like,
but it has
No,
semantic
hey, yo,
components.
Carl,
you're right.
Carl. Now I'm
Mhm.
not trying to like shoot down your idea, But all I'm saying is, it might be a lot easier to just put like on a robe with a hood on it and just put it over your head.
Yeah, but does that bring more suspicion if you like robed figures are just walking through the sea?
It's just you could put, like, okay, the costume clothes isn't like described to what it is. It could just say whatever you want it to be.
Cool. I
Again,
want to like monk clothing.
so for example, I was gonna say wear a hat and put like a bandana like S cloth over my face so it's harder to see, and the hat
Sure.
covers my hair.
Just give me a
Yeehaw.
scarf. Give me a scarf that covers my mouth.
Yeah, yeehaw! I'm gonna yeehaw it with the bandana.
Hey, you're
and
not.
the
Hey,
hat.
you're not getting a scarf.
Oh, come on, give me like a black scarf so I can just cover
Hey,
my mouth.
nah. Scarves are dedicated to Yerm. Rest in peace.
Aw. Can I have like
Like,
okay,
yeah, bro, you can't really have a scarf as part of your aesthetic now.
oh man.
Or
Wait,
you're,
what else do you have?
or you're a Yerm hack.
Hmm.
Yeah, just like how like Lucian right now just called half. If you have a cowboy hat, you're not ripping off Lucian.
I mean, hey man, his original design had a cowboy hat, so I'm just following his original design.
No, I don't know. Khan will just be fine. Khan wasn't inside of the house. Khan was just watching these two break into the house. So
Yeah, it's like
technically,
man.
Yo,
It was,
Connor, we can just change like your monk clothing. Don't you have like a Gion or something?
yeah, I should have a spare. Yeah, I should have a spare set of monk clothing. You're right.
I mean, wouldn't it stand out more?
If I change my monk clothing,
You just on a pilgrimage. Like, yo,
Oh, wait a minute. Oh my god!
What?
Oh, wait a minute. I gotta check something. My background that I picked wrongly, but I kept with anyway. Spy.
What?
So depending on what Mr. J says, he might not recognize me.
So, anyways, I mean, yeah, Bennett's good. He has a mask on. A cave is also barred. She should have clothes.
can we just like?
You're
we-
kind of screwed. You gotta change your clothing. Kester, you
And
gotta
I
get your
probably
mask
should have
back,
put
bro.
that dude to sleep.
Can we paint Wolfram black?
We're
Oh,
not going to
God.
jail for a race crime.
Hey, yo, Wolfram can't like. What are we gonna put on Wolfram? Like,
Yo,
what
what are you gonna
like,
put on
do
Wolfram?
for
Forget
that?
that.
Like,
Wait,
he's
forget that. Out of
pale.
all the colors, why did you choose the black one, bro?
Oh, wait, can we paint him a different color?
No, that's a
We're
racial
not going to
appropriation.
jail for any
What do
racial.
you mean? He's all white, so let's just like paint him something else. That we'll never know.
Why are you trying to blackface someone or purple or blue
Oh
or whatever
my
color?
god.
Purple lives don't matter. I don't care.
Ah!
Wait, no. Someone has to quote. I'm quoting that.
Isn't Tobin purple?
She's blue.
Oh. No, she blue.
Dang.
Zara's purple. Zara's purple.
Zardos is, that's why Zardos is dead.
I mean, we never saw Zardos' face.
Yeah, we can't. This man really said purple lives don't matter. That's crazy.
What's God? I think what's God? I think would I be down for that? Should I put fuck y'all news?
Well, I guess.
Hey, you want to give him some like really big red lips? Also, maybe a watermelon, some fried chicken to go along with it.
I mean, I guess the party that's heading over to the inn is like checking up on Caspar and seeking out more information. Because I kind of want to, when we do go to the Voctors, I kind of want to have like a good party, or like at least most people there.
What you mean a good? Oh, I'm about to say like a good.
I mean like a good party. Like,
Wait,
man, I got the spare seconds, and all of you are trash except me. Like, yeah, nah. I mean like
How
most of the
could we
party.
disguise Wolfram since he's like? What does Wolfram even look like? Now that I think about it,
Look at his
A
token.
big
You
burly
can't see
white
it.
man.
with black
Fancy's token.
with black greasy hair going down his back.
I cannot see his token. I'm kind of in trouble.
Wait, you're serious?
I would say great sword, but he didn't have it.
Oh boy.
Well, I don't know. Regardless of what we do, it'll be fine.
Wait, if we're being real here, you okay? But just take off your mask or like your veil thing.
Oh, easy.
No,
Damn,
she's
just
so
like that.
conscious about that.
What's with everyone wearing masks?
Well, she can be self-conscious in
Okay,
jail when he
because-
pulls up
because
saying
we're
like, "Yeah,
talking-
that's the person right there."
Also, why
Yeah.
does he have a mask on? Like Kester, Kava.
His mask is broke.
I don't know why Bennett has one.
Oh, just backstory stuff, kind of.
Wait, why did Kester wear a mask? That's what I'm wondering. Like, Mama was beautiful. What happened? Like,
He was that beautiful. To be fair,
Hey,
Cause my man was trying to hide after he dropped out of college.
Actually
Yeah, he was trying to hide out after dropping out of college.
Like,
Bro, he did some stuff in college.
Why did you like wear a mask? Wait, no, unless you're gonna reveal that later on, because that's a character thing. Never mind.
Oh no, it doesn't matter. Like,
let's go.
Kester wears a mask because he's
But yeah, man,
literally just that
for
beautiful.
real, we're gonna
That's
have to
exactly
be
why.
we're gonna have to be disguising it up.
Yo, Carl, I'm telling you, my man Kester, he dropped out of college, or my shows, he got expelled. Actually, he didn't really drop out. He just says it sounds cool.
Oh,
Okay, so the spy thing fell through, but I just realized I have proficiency in disguise kits. Where will I get one? I don't know.
I have good
What-
deception.
Yo,
I'm gonna
I
say
literally
I'm
can
not
just
that
give you some
person.
costume clothes.
Oh yeah,
You
that
know,
also
your
works.
costume clothes.
Did you
within
forget
you
that
because
entire?
No,
no one else
I
here is a
did. I
girl.
did know. I did not forget that you have the costume clothes. I said I could also do X, Y, and Z. I'm just adding on top of instead of man, screw Jeremiah's idea.
Yeah, no, shut up, you fucking nigga.
I'm just adding on top. It's like, yo, what if I got the costume clothes and then I change like I darken my
you
skin
know what?
color or something?
No, you're on your own now. Go die, Lucian. In a fire.
Jeez.
I mean, a fiery death trying to make grenades is probably how he'll die.
You know what's the bad thing about this? If Pilgrim like gets into trouble, we wouldn't know. I mean, we would figure it out for a while, but we wouldn't know.
Well, why'd you have to put that into the air?
I mean, if we're being real here, if Pilgrim dies, plot importance will bring her right back anyway.
I mean, to be fair, Tilgrim had all that stuff. Remember when we ran into the assassin? She put a hood over her head and all that.
Yeah.
And she never said she took it off.
Oh, okay. No, I mean like not the assassin. I'm talking about like when he goes to the dive house. Like, what if they just like screw you? And they're
It's like, hey, yo, you have no protection, no bodyguards. Ooh.
Why
Yo,
does
hey,
Pilgrim's
hey,
family hate
grandpa.
her?
Hey, yo, grandpa. Call the assassins here. Oh my god. Holy crap. I didn't think about that. We know the assassins are hired by the Dipes. What if they're there?
Oh, that would be fun, wouldn't it? Oh well.
Why does Pilgrim's family hate her?
Because
she's blue. Because she's
exactly,
blue.
because she's
Literally,
blue.
that's actually the truth. Because she's blue.
She's blue, bro. Like Pilgrim took a stereotype and made it into like Genki.
I wish you could see my face right now.
That's actually why the
No, so it's called
hates her,
screen share.
because she's blue.
Screen share. I mean,
No, there's no what is it? Camera on my laptop.
Oh, that's weird.
What type of laptop you got?
It's like a new
Gaming
laptop.
laptop without a camera.
Carl, you said Khan has a disguise kit?
Oh no, I said Khan has a different set of clothes, like another set of clothes. But I also was gonna say Khan could always cast minor. Oh, wait, minor illusion doesn't last that long.
Okay, yo, man, we are never in a city setting like. I don't never need a disguise kit.
Bro, I'm gonna just wear a. I can't wear a scarf. Dang it. Oh, wait, did Durham copyright that before you died?
Yo, if you wear that scarf, I will personally pull it off.
Yo, does anyone happen to have makeup?
Actually.
I don't think
didn't
I
add
do.
it into my stuff, but it might be part of the disguise kit. I could try to stretch.
You have do you have a disguise kit?
Yeah.
Yo,
hey,
Jeremiah.
let me get some of that.
Yo, Jeremiah.
Yo.
Vouch for me, right? So
Yo, wait, we're gonna do Wolfram's makeup.
Instead of hiding,
Yeah,
right? Let's say I just killed the dude, right? If he's dead, no one can recognize me. Am I wrong?
Yeah, no, you're right.
Does that benefit?
Yeah, but it's a little too late since he's just hanging out up in the Burgomaster's crib. Like,
I mean, like my idea was gonna be like I charm him, but then I was like, thanks.
Okay, but
I was really thinking about casting sleep, but I never got to like go into detail and see if that'd be a good idea.
Isn't there a spell to erase memory?
I don't have that.
But for real.
All right, great. Log back in. Yeah, log back in. I kicked everybody out.
Okay, but for real, let's like use part of your kit, Kevin, and it works out.
Let me move you back in. We'll just finish this over here. I'm sorry, Zion. Go ahead and repeat what you were saying.
What I was going to tell Rosalina?
Yeah.
Well, I guess all I have that you probably don't know of is, well, what I know of my father. Again, this is just rumors. I'm not sure if it's true or not, but I did head. northwest, and I have I he might
Spit it out,
be
Silgrim.
imprisoned by a coven of wolves.
She just kind of looks. Uh, are they witches?
No, werewolves.
You know, Andel just kind of shaking his head and smiling at you. Tilgrim, a coven is a group of witches. You mean a pack of wolves?
Yes, a pact. Sorry, words. But yes, he might be imprisoned by a pack of wolves. Again, I'm not sure of this. I'll look further into it, but from what I've heard, uh, it kind of sounds like it is.
You could see Rosalina just kind of shaking her head in disgust. You don't do anything right. We'll handle it. Don't worry about it. At least you get eaten by wolves, and then when we find Father, he'll be so torn up about his favorite daughter getting eaten that he won't be able to sleep at night anymore.
No, I think I'll try to find Father. I have some questions I have to ask him. I've been on a bit of a well, I've been learning about myself lately, a lot.
Oh, well, how nice for you. While the rest of us have been worrying about the family, you're learning all about yourself.
It has something to do with family, but regardless, uh, I thought you all should know what I've learned. I'll meet you at Obadiah's at dusk. I do plan on bringing some of my friends, so
You just note them kind of shaking their heads and just looking at you. And just kind of tapping your shoulder. That's very nice, Tilgrim. Your friends and you will be a welcome treat, I suppose. Can't say anyone has too much faith in you, but I'm sure you'll prove us wrong. He just kind of punches your cheek gently. Cheer up, cheer up. Don't let old Rosalina get to you. He whispers to you.
no, she's always been this way.
Hmm. Well, it must be hard trying to run an entire family and ensure that the older folks are taken care of while your uh, sister is off gallivanting around, not trying to do a thing. Be nice to her, or at least try. She's overworked and, well, no one pays her.
All right, I guess I will. Um, well, I'll see you later today. Uh, I should get back towards my allies. Right. This will be a see you later then. And I guess I'll start heading towards the door.
You note him just kind of waving, yes, yes, let me see you out. And with that, you head back out to Valakay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I'll just head towards where I last heard of them heading towards, which was the Blue Water Inn, right?
Yep.
Okay. Also, one question. Oh wait, we're not in a. Okay, never mind. I can't do it here. Can't do it here. Yeah, I just head towards the Blue Water Inn.
Is it just silent or he's making a scene right now?
He's making things do things.
Okay.
As you come to approach the Blue Water Inn, you note just music and a bit of revelry as a multitude of folks are in and out and just kind of having a good time. You notice it's fairly busy outside of the winery. Something that's not normal, but at the same time, there is a festival going on. Cool. Coming back and arriving there, you note the kind of tavern square is oh, it's bumping. Uh, as you do this, you note Lucinda just kind of sitting along a large kind of stone peg, just noting you and tipping her hat to you, although she's not wearing one. A droll look on her face, as if she's not all that amused. What do you do?
That being said, we'll conspire to the inn. Some movement, looks like some movement thing blocking our way. And you open the door. Sets the
Uh, do the rest of you just stand there?
I was muted. Sorry. Um, Team Wolfram. Oh God.
I'm like loading in. I follow with Wolfram.
Okay.
Uh, at least the music is lively.
You know, Lucinda's just kind of blankly staring as you pass her by.
Looking towards Lucian. Lucian, who's this? Someone staring at us. Do you know her?
You know,
Uh,
Lucinda's just kind of calling over. You know me, you jackass. We met in that
oh,
stupid tomb.
I'm sorry. My head is pounding. I'm
She just
sorry
kind
again.
she just kind of slowly approaches and kind of pushes Lucian's shoulder. Hey, you owe me 5,000 gold, Chief.
5,000. Jeez. Wow, Lucian.
seeing this.
Our money is with Bennett. I'll pay you back when we up there.
She just looks around. Oh, did you guys get Bennett killed? Where is he?
I was talking with the head of the town.
Wait, why is Bennett meeting with the burgomaster without the rest of you? Oh, I get it. He thought you guys would get him killed or something, huh?
I doubt it's that. It's better that we get, well, information to be picked up. Faster if we separate.
She just kind of shakes her head. Ah, that's okay. And she just kind of shrugs. I guess I'll go find Bennett. She just kind of rushes back. Hey, don't start any bar fights or anything. I'm sure he wouldn't really enjoy coming back to that. And she just kind of wanders off.
As she wanders off, uh, I'll just look towards Lucian. Uh, what was her name again?
Lucinda.
Ah, yes, Lucinda. Uh, she's she's very quiet, that's for sure.
That being said, open the door. Oh, he opened the door.
As you open the door, you note kind of a uproarious laughter and oh wait, I forgot to pop that on. Boop boop. Folks just kind of sitting around and chatting it up.
Theaters. Huh. No something about it.
As you enter, you note Helwa just kind of looking around. Ah, Wolfram, where did you all get off to this morning?
Some
It's nice to
information
see you're
gathering.
all alive.
Same here to you as well. Who's your new friend?
She just kind of shrugs and looks over to Corwin and like back at you. This is the guy who got you the inn the other night. His name's Corwin. He's wonderful. She says as she just kind of smiles at him as Corwin just kind of shrugs without turning around. She goes back to sit down with him. Just kind of turning his head, he looks over at you. Ah. What happened to the rest of you?
Do a different task.
I don't know what that means.
Ben,
Bennett's speaking over with the burgomaster's wife, most likely, and Togum went to talk something over with their family.
Do you usually let them just do what they want?
not really, but code dependencies.
Oh,
He just
approaching
kind of
her.
stares at you. What?
Oh,
Anyway, you idiots ran off this morning before I could talk to you. Anyway, so did you find anything out about our last discussion? I had some information for you, but you just ran off. You left poor Helwood to my care, and well, you'll be good to know, or you'll be glad to know I took good care of her. But yeah, in the future, let me know when you're leaving.
very well done. So, what's the information you need to give us?
Well, first, what'd you learn?
Um, hmm. Basically, I'm like leaning towards his ear. Well, the certain coffin maker is still alive, as the rumor says. What I heard from everyone else that he was certainly dead, but he's now off with the burgomaster pleading his case.
You just kind of see Corwin shake his head. What do you mean? Coffin maker's always been alive. You mean the shoemaker? He just kind of shrugs. They hung the shoemaker. They're about to hang the tailor, too. And his mom. Rough. Toy maker's getting hung with them.
Another thing, the little small folks, the dykes, they often head towards Brez to look for their siblings.
Yep. Sounds like the Dipes. Well, without that old guy. So, he just kind of shrugs. Is that where Tilgrim ran off to? Go stop her family or something?
I believe she might come back though. What else? Oh, what else? That kid from the orphanage, Mildjob, whatever his name. Something about the coffin maker hiding bones or some of that. We also learn about that, and we'll tag along by these two hooded figures.
He just kind of looks at you. What?
I don't know. I know the kid, but his name is Mildjob, whatever. Mildjob from the
Milovage, yeah.
that.
Orphanage kid. Evelyn always talks about him.
Yeah, he was having the shady deal with these two hooded women. We had a conversation with them. Something about coffin maker and bones for the church. Saint Bones. I believe something we used to protect the town from vampires, I believe.
You see his eyes kind of glow a bit. Where's the kid now?
We couldn't we lost track of him as soon as the assassin took him away. They caused a disruption.
He's just kind of stares. You let the assassins take the kid, and
They
he
used tactics. They used the guards against us, and one slit my throat. And with that, I couldn't. We couldn't cause a fight in the town.
he just kind of keeps staring at you. You let 2 assassins take a kid that you were supposed to find. He just kind of stares at the party, each of you. Are you all idiots?
I wasn't with them when this happened. As Yams just kind of looks on.
Lucian?
You know, Helwa just kind of looking over and shrugging, saying, I told you they were idiots. Corwin just kind of nods. No, I knew, but I was hoping that at least, where's Bennett?
Off to the Burgomaster. Establishment.
He just kind of rubs his forehead a bit. I gotta go after the kid. Helwa, keep these ones from killing themselves, if you'll excuse me. I'll tell you what I figured out when I get back. I can't believe you let that kid get away. He just kind of runs off.
So from the design of this kid, he has no attachment to this kid. He would not give a shit at this point. I'm just saying. Oh, God.
You know how we're looking. Well, I'm gonna get back to drinking. I highly doubt you guys know anything important. Corin's been filling me in, though. That guy's amazing.
How what?
She on now?
How?
She can't hear you through the crowd.
Oh.
Where's the floor with that? Opens on go upstairs.
Taking a seat down. Is the barmaid the bartender seem to be occupied serving other customers?
She's currently serving Helwa a drink.
Okay. Just kind of waiting, just kind of tapping my hands together. I'll just make note to just wave my arm just lightly when she's finished pouring her drink. Just kind of hey, over here. I'm sorry. In a quiet tone.
You note the young woman kind of just coming up, coming up to you and just kind of smiling. What'll it be, hun?
Oh, I'd like to have some information. I'm not sure how much that costs.
What are you drinking?
Looking around. What do you suggest?
Oh, we've been getting good vineyard visits, so I'd say some purple mash number 9 is a fine drink to have Xenia on these festive days.
Nodding. Then I'll have some purple mash number 9, please.
She begins to pour it and just kind of slides you a flagon. Hi, that'll be 2 ravens.
Just kind of looking in my pockets. Looking towards Yamez. Hey, Yamez, do you have 2 ravens I could borrow? Bennett has our money.
I'm looking at Con discuss and calling the bar. Well, kind of waving the bar meaning to come over here. Does she actually notice him?
Just looking towards our maiden. I think he'll cover my tab. Thank you.
She kind of takes the flagon back and moves towards Yamez and just kind of looking at you slowly. Hi. What you having? Are you paying for your friend there too?
Why, hello there. My name is Yamez. Well, you see, both of our funds are running a little dry. But what if I perform for you in exchange for some drinks?
He just kind of she stares at you. She takes the flagon and just pours it on the floor. When you have money, come back. And she just kind of goes off towards Helwa. You know Helwa kind of slapping some ravens on the table. You could have just gave me that one. Instead, I'll have another. As she tosses back her flagon, you could see The barmaiden kind of slowly pouring her another.
Well, I tried.
With that, going back to Wolfram and the cave, are you both going upstairs?
Yeah, I'm going upstairs. I'm gonna continue the book of manuals and do
And
this training.
and seeing that situation, just like give Yamez like 10 raids, and I'll do the same to Khan.
Looking towards Lucian, I'll just say, could you put it on the table?
I'm not drinking.
Yeah,
Have a good
that's
time, I guess, and I'll head upstairs. That's my.
seeing this. I'll just again shakingly wave up my hand again. This time, just looking a bit defeated. We have payment. I'm sorry.
She looks over towards you and kind of looks back. Ah, you have money there, dear. All
Yeah,
right,
and
same thing.
yes, please. No, and also like information if you have some. Feel free to take 3 extra ravens for the trouble I've caused you.
She just kind of smiles at you while pouring a glass or not a glass, but a flagon and moving it towards you. Taking the 5 ravens and just putting it into a pouch on her skirt or dress. She just kind of nods, rubbing her hands against the smock. What information do you need?
Well, I was wondering if you knew of librarians in this town. As I just look at the glass.
Ah,
Record keepers who've had history or known history.
she just kind of shrugs her head. I'm not sure. Probably Obadiah Dope. Dope. Type. Dep. I never say their names right. Obadiah, he's over at the potion shop. He's the allure master. Probably the closest thing we have in the town. Lady Wachter keeps a rather large library in her home, though. Other than that, I'm not sure. I imagine the burgomaster has a great deal of books as well, but we don't have any official librarian of any sort.
Nodding, I'll just say thank you. Uh, you can also take the 5 extra ravens for the information. I greatly appreciate it. It helps me a lot.
She just kind of looks as you gave her an additional 5 ravens and takes them off your hands. I'm not sure the information was all that good, but appreciate it.
No, it
Nonetheless,
was. Thank you, thank you. I'll just kind of nod.
are you drinking? She says to Yamez.
Not a drinker, as he's kind of like just hoaxes on the crowd.
She just kind of walks past you. With this all happening, Akeva and Wolfram head upstairs.
And I wanted to head up with.
I'm sorry, you'd like to head upstairs as well?
Yes.
Oh, well, you're going the opposite way, so.
Oh, I went the opposite.
Well, it doesn't matter now. You went up.
Well, come to the hidden trap door above.
So
Like
going here.
which way did they go?
Who's over here? Oh, I can't do it. Right here.
So as you get back upstairs, give me one sec, would you? Cool. You find yourself on the second floor of the inn. Wolfram, what do you do? As you come up the stairs, you note you are on the inner railing area.
With that being said, Wolf's gonna climb upstairs towards the room where everyone's staying, and quickly start doing the manualist train regiment. I believe that's a good story, or no? I believe it's over there. That's
I'm
how you get
sorry?
over there. I'm trying to go back to the room.
You'd have to travel through the outer portion of the inn.
Oh shit! Ah, fuck. I ain't fuck. Okay. Like I said, we'll head downstairs then.
And okay. And Akeva?
Can you repeat that real quick?
You find yourself at the bottom of the stairs leading up. What do you do?
Oh, I go up to our room.
You are not near your room to go up. You're in the
Or
inner
not?
section of the inn.
What? Hold on. I have like 2 tokens on here. Which one is me?
The one that's not in the room. I don't know why. There you go.
Uh,
Okay. Yeah, hold on, let me
So you're going
go.
back downstairs, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Is that it?
That's not it. Okay, great. So you guys are going back downstairs. In that case, what does Lucian do?
So I guess mistakenly, after giving Khan and Yamez some code to pay for drink, head back into the room we were initially waiting for Keva. I cannot move.
I'm not sure what you
Oh
mean.
my god. Jeez.
There you go. As you head into the room, you note steps behind you as both Wolfram and Akeva finally make their way back. Oh no. Your Thunderbolt. And what does Akeva do as you head to the top of the steps of the right hallway finally?
I go up into the room. There we go.
As you three sit or stand in the small inn room, I guess just looking at each other, what do you do?
Uh, so Lucian, you're asking about my disguise kit?
That's right. Well, seeing
I
as
was muted.
a certain
Oh no, I was saying, I forgot to mention, I was muted on time. Wolfram simply followed the instruction of the body man and started doing the handstand push-ups, as I mentioned. How many is it set for me to complete?
It does not.
Oh, so I guess I just keep doing it then. Athletics, I presume?
It's a constitution check.
Okay.
I mean, seeing him kind of get into position, I don't think we have time for that.
Oh, well, what was I supposed to do anyway? As he does it anyway. Constitution check. Normal. Oh,
So
hey.
yes, Akeva, I was just wanting to see if I can use your disguise kit, seeing as a certain someone was the first time we were here was long dead. Well, seeing as he's not and he's saying something nice to her, rather the only 2 people he saw were I see Wolf just as he ignored getting in position for his push-ups. Him over there. Wanted to see if we could do something to change our appearances. Well,
All right.
aside from Tilgrim was covered up, Ben could merely just take off his mask, and you could just take off that veil.
We'll see.
Is something wrong?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. No problems here.
I figured we could just use it. I use some makeup, darken my skin color, maybe put on a wig. Something to just change how I look.
All right. I'm gonna pull out the disguise kit. And how do I pass stuff to people?
You you
And
would use
5 feet of
the
them. Anyway.
you would just use the trade button. Has looks like a little what is that,
Yeah.
scale?
Yeah.
Okay, I found it. I found it. I'm gonna pass it to Lucian real quick.
Yeah, a bit closer. I think it works within 5 feet of him, I believe.
No, it's sent.
Oh, okay. Oh, shit.
Yeah, it worked.
With that said, I presume I failed, Mr. J?
You're just doing push-ups.
Oh, okay. So I guess keep doing it. Alright then. Constitution checks.
So I guess like taking a seat over like this dresser. I'll hold on. Actually use it. So taking the disguise kit, I'll use some cosmetics to like uh darken the tone of my skin, and use some of the dyes to hair color to like.
Sure. That said, you're encumbered.
So the thing about that was because of the iron bar, but we just kind of like assumed all our weapons away, like adding up all my weapons. I should be fine. But yeah, on the outset.
Okay. Yeah, you don't have to keep rolling constitution checks.
Like, yo,
okay.
man, just like, rolling. And,
I do the push-ups, like, okay, fine.
Did you use the disguise kit?
Ah.
Okay.
Yep, and how does that work out to like change my hair color? Give like my forearms at least a jacket. My face like a darker complexion, and change my hair. I'll also take the flying boots and put on my normal, just to put on something less distinct.
Okay. Is that all you're all doing?
Yep.
Wait, is Isaiah, are you done?
Yep. That is what I do. Change hair collection.
All right. So Akeva, seeing Lucian is done, asks him to pass. Yeah, pass it back so she can have a go at changing her appearance.
And I'll give a trait. Keva. And I just kind of like walk over and pass her the kit back.
So sitting at the edge of the bed by the light, Akeva uses the disguise kit to change her hair color, her hairstyle, and put in contacts to change her eye color.
And seeing Keva kind of style with her, I'll just kind of like remove the I guess the tie on like my hair on like the back and just like have it the dark brown like hair just float.
Yeah. Akeva braids her hair into like a side braid.
Cool. I'm gonna leave you up here now.
Oh my goodness, Nat 20, you are indistinguishable.
I'm a completely new person. I just gotta change clothes.
What is Jotun doing at this point?
I don't know, just kind of.
You're kind of doing what? Okay. I'm gonna skip that. And what is Kester doing at this point?
So Kester is gonna just spend this time just caring for the horse because it's still sick. Just doing whatever I can, looking after its well, the hoofs to make sure that they're still in well, good condition and just doing everything I can to just care for the horse without because we can't get any medicine, it seems.
Okay. Um, you note the horse is growing fond of you. You can name the horse now.
Okay, I'll come up with a name then. I wasn't prepared for that.
With all that being said, and your well, questionable afternoon at the inn or morning at the inn, uh, hooray! Hooray! We still have this going on, popping. Maybe not that per se. Ech, maybe not that per se. Oh, sweet. Let's do. Cool. So as this is all happening in fanciful, uh, Bennett, you notice just sitting there. One of the dipe servants kind of comes out to greet you. Ah, Bennett, Dawnvale. Uh, the burgomaster is quite interested in seeing you. This way, please. Yes, yes. Don't dilly dally. Uh, burgomaster, I brought him. You note the burgomaster's just kind of looking you up and down, Hmm. and looking towards his wife. Mm. Mm. You note Baroness Petrovna just kind of smiling. Ah, Bennett. It's good to see you again after all this time. Have you been in contact with Victor? Have you heard from him?
Uh, yeah, we've been in contact with Victor over the last few days. He's been
Yes,
alright.
yes. You know her turning to her husband. Dear, this is one of Victor's old teachers. Helped him out when he was in a bit of a pickle. I believe Isaac knows him as well. You note the Baron just kind of stares off at you. I remember him. We had a conversation before you left town the other day, I remember. How is your little band of misfits faring? Isaac tells me that you gave him quite the issues trying to locate my useless son. But all's well that ends well. Now, I hear you needed to speak with my wife, and I thought to myself, I'm dealing with issues all day today. About to head out and walk the town, see how everyone's doing on this wonderful day. I'm in a festive mood. How can we assist you, Mr. Dawnvale? Also, mm, I'm not sure why you're wearing that mask, but whatever your reasons, be wary. The town guards are a bit, well, they're looking for all sorts of unsavory types. Isn't that right, Isaac? You note Isaac just kind of standing uh, probably 3 or 4 inches above the burgomaster, just kind of nodding from behind him.
Um, well, I'm sorry to fill your schedule with more things, but I was curious. The last time me and the rest of the group were here, or rather when I was still with them, um, I remember there was a dispute between the Valakoviches and the Wachters over a few things. I,
Mm.
I'm sorry for interrupting.
You know the burgomaster is kind of looking at you. No, no, continue.
I was curious to how exactly the dispute's going on right now. It seems like the Wachters are, well, against a lot of things.
You note the burgomaster is kind of smiling faintly at you. A masked man shows up at my door looking for my wife and asks me about my political dealings. It seems strange to me, Mr. Darnvale.
I'm sorry, I'm not really the best when it comes to socialization. Kind of been isolated since I was a child, so.
Yes, that's not my problem, though. Now is it? You see, he just points at the coffin maker. Uh, Hendrik over here comes rushing to me earlier, saying he has a mob breaking into his workshop, saying they're putting mm, our business in jeopardy. That coffins aren't being made, and well, I need 3 of them. Stat. You see, uh, tonight I'll be presenting to the lovely citizens of Valaki uh, 3 troublemakers getting what they deserve, so that the rest of us can all be a little happier. But rebel rousers in the city, and my guard is spread too thin. Why, Captain Isaac here is having troubles just keeping watch over the minor problems. And here you are, asking me about what Sounds to me like major problems. Now then, uh, there's no secret. Lady Wachter, Fiona, and I have never gotten along. We've never seen eye to eye in how the city should be run, or even what leadership means. But mark my words, I do a far better job than that witch could ever chance to do. And well, she's all holed up inside that house doing God knows what. Why, the fact that my son had to take her daughter away from here, and as far away from her as she could get, says a great deal, and enough to me to know that whatever you're trying to bring up, any trouble you're trying to make, it needs to end here and now, Mr. Donville. You see, the guards standing next to me don't take kindly to people who are trying to cause trouble in our wonderful little town. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Um, um, I'm sorry for the disturbance.
Oh, it's no trouble whatsoever. He just stops midway. Yes?
I was just curious. I was in Valaki for a while near the end, but I've never actually learned some of the, well, details of certain things. I thought I could be of some assistance to try to alleviate some of the issues with the current festival.
You know, the burgomaster just kind of slowly starting to rub his hands together at his stomach. His large bulbous gut kind of just sitting there, slightly bountiful as he just kind of looks on. A masked man shows up at my house at the middle of a festival. In the morning, no doubt. And you have the mask on, I imagine, because underneath it, you're not a savory character who'd walk too well in the light of justice. You see, men who have things to hide, well, they usually wear masks, don't they? But I'm intrigued. What troubles could you alleviate for me, young Mr. Donville?
Uh, I have a bit of history in some political matters.
Oh,
Usually,
do tell.
I was raised by a father to, how should I say, to work these out in the best way possible. And I think with current things how they are in Valaki, with everyone being happy, I don't think that outside political forces trying to meddle, so to speak, would be the best. With your leadership, I think Valaki should stay the way it is. I just want to do my part as a citizen of it.
You know him just kind of smiling. And you think that uh, my leadership is in question? Is that what you are here about, Mr. Donville?
Sadly, I do have the suspicion.
Hmm. All I needed to hear. Guards, arrest Mr. Donville, please. With that, you note two guards just kind of approaching you, swords drawn. Throw your bags and other items on the floor. Surrender peacefully.
So, yeah, going into my pockets, I'll just drop the bag of holding at the floor and just put everything down.
You note the guards just kind of spreading out as Isaac approaches. Ah, friend. I remember you. Uh, you remember me, yeah?
Yeah, I remember you,
Yeah.
Isaac.
You could see him kind of gripping his demonic claw. Ah, good. We'll be reacquainted shortly. And you see him slapping irons on both your wrists as he kind of leans in and whispers, "The Burgomaster would like me and you to get reacquainted. It seems he's untrusting of, uh, well, you heard him." And with that, Isaac just kind of leads you and the guards upstairs. Wee. 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 You find yourself in a small, dark cell, facing off against Isaac Strasny and two guards. The guards just kind of slowly unlocking the door and leaving, not closing it. Isaac just kind of stands there, locking you against the wall onto larger chains. You note the black chains seem quite familiar to you and make. You see Isaac kind of smiling. Ah, the Burgomaster's handiwork. Obsidian chains. No need to fret. You'll cast no magic here. He just kind of looks around the room as you note the walls being lined with the same obsidian. Anti-magic, he calls it. It's amazing. It makes even the strongest men nothing but weaklings. He'll be along shortly, too. Well, hopefully, get out of you what he needs. You're a fool for walking in here. I remember what you can do. It would be easier for you to contact someone like me than the Burgomaster himself. Even his wife is under surveillance these days. Whatever you know, he'll want to know. My advice to you, old friend, tell the truth and be, well, kind about it. The Burgomaster can smell a lie a mile away, and you might not be able to cast any spells, but make damn sure he can. With that, you note Isaac just kind of shrugging his shoulders. Ugh, idiots. You hear the lock quickly fasten behind you.
Uh, Looking towards the chains on the wall, is obsidian easy to get in Barovia?
Um, you have no real idea, but this is the first time outside of the Ember Temple you've noted anything made of obsidian.
So, looking around the room, do I notice anything that stands out?
It just seems to be a black room with a wooden floor and chains that you're shackled to. There doesn't seem to be anything in the room with you. You note what looks like dried pools of brown and black kind of smeared on the ground. You can only imagine that that's blood, as the door that holds you doesn't seem like the other doors you noted in the Burgomaster's mansion. It seems to be a full iron black door with no hinges or locks on it, just kind of a solid door. with a revolving kind of pattern of squares just of iron bolted and riveted, going smaller and smaller until they make just kind of a long spike that sticks out of it. It looks fairly sharp.
Can you, oh no, can you repeat that last part about the spike?
It looks sharp.
So, focusing back on the chains, you said that the cuffs I was already in are now attached to them, or I was just recuffed with the obsidian chains?
You were recuffed to the wall with the obsidian chains.
Am I able to hear anything outside of the room?
No, the room is completely silent. With that, you hear kind of a clicking sound from beyond the door. Wee. Opening the door, you note the burgomaster just waltzing in. You note Isaac also inside. As this occurs, you can hear the burgomaster go, "Come, come, jockey. It takes forever for this thing to get here." You see a dog just kind of run in with the burgomaster and just kind of seeing the dog. It's roughly the same, almost size as the burgomaster. It's a rather large dog for its size. It just kind of sits up at about 4 feet, just kind of sitting there waiting for the burgomaster's wishes he just kind of pats its head. Now then, Mr. Donville, Isaac has told me a little bit more about you. That you, uh, well, you have some sort of magic, some abilities, wizardry or sorcery, something of the sort. Uh, Please don't attempt to cast anything in here. The reason I didn't, um, well, tape your mouth or remove your mask is because I do owe you a debt of gratitude for not only aiding my son in, or rescuing him, but aiding him in his studies. Thanks to you, I no longer have a little brat in my attic setting fires to things and killing animals. And honestly, that is well, that's a piece that only a father would understand. Now then, because of that, I also am aware that you're probably here with the party. I won't go hunt them down and kill them in the streets, as long as you'll tell me the truth rather quickly. For you see, the things you brought up are things that I have not been hearing much of personally, but in rumors and in passing. And as the leader of this city, I do so hate rumors. Now, you have a choice. Anytime I detect a lie, you can choose my faithful companion Jockey to tear at your flesh with his teeth, or I'll just allow Isaac to burn pieces of it off. Whichever you prefer. However, if you're smart, I'm a fair man. I also have things to do, so I don't have too much time to waste. I have to be out there for the festival. The people need to see their leader. Good leadership means that, well, you show your face without a mask. That being said, continue. What exactly can you do for me?
Well, I heard about the situation and disagreement with the doctors through rumors. I'm sorry if that irks you. And I was thinking of looking into it myself. Trying to ease the load off of your shoulders with so much to do today. I thought if I was able to assist your family, I might as well try it again.
I see. Now, saving my spoiled brat of a child is one thing, but what do you know about the Voctors Exactly. Why do you think they would be so inclined or so, well, have the gall to attack myself and my estate?
I think you've said it best yourself. Miss Voctor, or Fiona, as you call her, you and her never seen eye to eye. And most of the people in this town have passed on rumors that it was the same. That and her two children near the inn don't really exactly help that case.
Yes, I've been trying to get those two strung up for some crimes. Last I heard, they were trying to let a tiger loose in the stockyard. That said, uh, the Proctors are well, a staple of Valaki. I can't so much as harm a hair on their heads. But I do feel bad. I'm grateful for you helping the young girl, Stella. I knew that Voctor woman was up to something. That poor girl hadn't been seen in months. Hmm. Well, if that's all you have, rumors through the streets, then I'm afraid you're no use to me. As strong or as powerful as you and your friends are, Isaac here tells me that you weren't exactly the fastest or the smartest group, and there's so many assassins and bounty hunters in the city for the festival. Why, I have my pick of the litter. I was even thinking of employing some werewolves. I hear they're very precise in their dealings. Is there anything you can do for me outside of run your mouth?
Well, I can be an info broker of sorts. Isaac has regaled you in what happened in the mountain near the old wizard's tower.
Yeah, something about a mad mage and my son's lust for the power to save his beloved. I thought that was quite cute, actually.
Out of everyone in the group, I think I could say I'm the best at gathering information. While,
Hmm.
while most of them aren't the smartest or fastest, I'm quick to split off when I need to get something done.
Yes, quite wise of you to speak to me on your own. I imagine having to arrest them all would have caused some sort of kerfuffle, and we would have had to have poor Isaac here setting the house on fire, maiming and melting your faces. I'd rather not set things on fire. I abhor violence, unless it's necessary. Well, what information do you have for me, and what do you believe you can gather? You don't think I'm ignorant to my situation, do you?
No, I don't. But I believe there's only so much certain people can get out of others. I believe a neutral
Hmm.
stance may be able to win over Voctor's favor and leak more of what she could possibly do.
Well then, perhaps you'll start there. What exactly do you believe she can do? And be warned, I grow tired of your beating around the bush.
I've seen evidence in her basement that she may be related to cult activities. Pentagrams, certain seals, rooms hidden underneath the house.
Hmm. Yes, as much as suspected by our guards and others. Oh, what does this all mean, though?
It would mean that she could have dealings with the occult, attempting to take over the town, and further, could cause more destruction than it would help anything.
He just kind of nods his head. I see. Hmm. Well, I can't march her around as a witch. I would need evidence. Hmm. Say, if you're so eager to be in my employ, and Isaac is vouching for at least your ability to, well, not completely fall apart. Let's say you and your merry band do a little espionage for me. Head over to the Wachter house, get inside without anyone noticing, and get me evidence that proves two things. One, that she's some sort of witch or ties to the occult are evident. And two, that she conspires against me and the town. What say you?
Well, I think I'd be able to do that. All I would need was a opening in the guard's eye, and it would be done.
Hmm. Excellent. We can even overlook your little group trying to mm, break into the coffin maker's shop. He just kind of smiled at you. Mm.
So you knew about that.
Mm. Hendrix a lot of things, but, well, he knows what you're wearing, mask or no mask. Also, your voice gives everything away. Next time, try not to, well, have any words with your friends. Mm. I do worry, though. In all this breaking and entering sort, you don't seem the stealthiest of the bunch. I'll ask for discretion, or I'll hang every one of you. And Isaac will be happy to do it. Wouldn't you, boy? You just see Isaac just slyly sliding his thumb across his throat, smiling at you. I would. Ah, don't worry, though. You'll get in, you get out. Have all the evidence. Or else I'll crush you with my bare hands. He just kind of nods towards you, the burgomaster smiling. Wonderful. Then it's settled.
And
You're. Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
um, one more thing I would at least like to bring up, or think I should talk about.
All ears.
Towards the coffin maker's house, we put together that he may have something. I'm not sure exactly of what it could be or what it could do, but it would help the village very much if we were to reacquire it.
Oh. And what is the item that you think he has? So worthy that you break into his house in broad daylight.
Artifacts from the church. They were stolen.
Hmm. I've heard of that. Yes, Father Lucian said that as much when I sent guards over there. The bones of St. Angel. Fairly important. Hmm. Hmm. Do you know what those do?
I was told they would ward off any evil that could potentially come to the town, and
Yes.
me and
Well,
some members of my group were sent to reacquire them for the church.
huh. Well, that strikes me as problematic. The father is not coming to me when he feels that I'm not adequate enough to do my job. I had my guards searching for that young boy all through the night. I suppose I'll have to pay the father a visit one of these days.
I don't see that as the case.
Oh, and why is not?
Father Lucian is a very wise man, and he knows better than to go behind your back. The only reason he employed me and my group was to not cause panic or any further distress in Valaki. The same thing I did when I first came to your door. He sought to alleviate some of the pressure you may feel from the festival. It's not a matter of him looking down towards you, but him trying to his best to assist.
Yes, if I needed assistance, I'd ask. But I'll take your points. You know, I quite like you. As droll as you are, at least I haven't had to beat any information out of you yet. And honestly, I don't want my knuckles being bruised before giving speeches. However, you bring up an interesting, hmm. Well, let's just say I can kill two birds with one stone. I have a new mission for you, Bennett. I'd like you and your friends to not only find information on Lady Wachter and ensure that it links her to the occult and wanting to destroy me, but I want you to link those bones to her. I want you to, make sure that those bones are found by my guards in, her home, which I'll have warrants to search as soon as you return to me and tell me the deed is done. I think Hendrik will be quite easily persuaded to aid you in retrieving those bones once I get done asking him questions about how he. Hmm. Well, we'll have to see if he has them first, won't we? You leave that to me. I'm, a master of persuasion. He just kind of nods. Ah, Isaac, I think the boy can be unchained. I believe we've come to an agreement. Don't forget, Mr. Donville. I expect results. Tomorrow morning, I best be having those bones linked to that woman. You scratch my back and oh, the world will be open to you in ways you have no idea. I'll owe you a favor, and anything you want will and can be yours. With that, Isaac unshackles you, letting you free. That said, I must see my people now. See yourself out, or Isaac, walk him out. If you have any other questions for me, you can talk to Isaac. He'll be in contact. Oh, and Mr. Donville, ensure that my name isn't dragged in any of the proverbial mud that you will be treading through to get what I need. With all due respect, Isaac didn't say many kind things about your party, but I see something in you I quite like. And with that, he just kind of exits the room.
Bennett kind of holds his wrist and starts rotating his hand. I've never seen Obsidian chains like that.
The Burgomaster knows people. He gets what he wants, when he wants. Perks of being, the, ruler of the greatest city in Barovia. Hmm. They say he's, you know, Strahd Vanzarovich, personally. I've never seen him around, though. The vampire.
Kind of leaning, like, looking through the doorway and leaning back to Isaac. So, I'm not fully versed in the issues between the Burgomaster and the Wachters, and given the current situation, didn't exactly want to press my luck asking him directly. Do you think
Ha! You just see him cut you off. Ah, you're a fool. He would have cut you in two. I would have gladly killed you for him. I don't know what's going on between them either. All this shit is news to me. I don't care. But if I have a chance to kill one of those little brats of hers, I'm all for it. I'll tell you what I know. You could see him just kind of clenching his fist and cracking his knuckles in front of you.
And I kind of just stares at him for a bit. I thought you were gonna go into what you knew.
He just kind of scratches his head. I was thinking. Ah, all I know is that her sons get drunk a lot and talk a lot, and her daughter and husband are missing, and well, you said she has a scary basement. She knows magic, and she's rich. Our sons sometimes speak of her disliking things here, but she never leaves her house. Those little things, I kill a few of them every now and then. The short people, the gnomes, they work for her. Perhaps you can learn more from them, especially the ones who uh, uh, serve her. Either way, let's go. I'm hungry. Wait here. I need to take something. You note Isaac emerges from the room with a small doll. It seems somewhat familiar as you've seen it before. He kind of clutches it in his human hand just close to his chest. Come. She's ready. And in the interest of time, you head downstairs and out of the burgomaster's estate. You note Isaac just kind of waving to you as he kind of pushes you out the door. Remember, your job is to ensure that the burgomaster is taken care of. As he's saying this, the burgomaster just kind of walks up behind you with both mastiffs in hand and his wife next to him. Or not in hand, but in tow. Yes, and I'm very interested to find out what your results are, Mr. Donville. Meet up with your friends. Do what you need to do. If you need any assistance from me, well, you won't. If you need anything, see Isaac in the town square. I'll be here and there. I have to make my way over to the church and speak to Father Lucian. But no worries. I'll be gentle. After all, he is my brother-in-law. Isn't that right, Lydia? You note the Baroness just kind of nodding. That is, dear. That is. Um, as they both leave, you note Isaac just kind of pointing towards the north. Go have fun. Enjoy yourself. Remember, tomorrow morning, the bones must be in Lady Voctor's house, or there'll be problems.
Right. I'll make sure to have that done.
He kind of nods and sends you on your way. As you head back out, you head north along the road for a while, passing the old toy shop, seemingly boarded up. Passing a small intersection, you note yeah, you note kind of at the cross section here, bumping into Tilgrim, who seems reluctant to head back towards the inn. Meeting up together, you both head into the inn.
We're at the inn right now, right?
You are.
God damn it, the entire map's black again.
Alright, I'm gonna have to load in. Unless it's just your character token.
Nope, it's just the whole place. Like, I can see character icons and everything, I just can't see the map itself.
Hmm. Hmm. Might be a loading issue because of the tokens. But I'm not sure. That said, let's make the attempt. So being back at the Blue Water Inn, you do note that any number of guards just kind of speaking to people and just different people gallivanting, somewhat drunk, around the area. You note the music and laughter coming from the open door of the tavern, as inside you note, at least Tilgrim. Actually, no, you can both note some of your party members just kind of drinking the day away and just sitting there quietly, not really speaking. To the north, you note Kester just kind of next to the horse, petting and just ensuring its safety. What do you do?
I guess seeing and walking with Bennett. So any news on your part? And as I say this, I'm kind of just heading towards the inn, walking while talking.
There's certain things added to the to-do list. Tilgrim, how much do you know about the Voctors? Their views, standpoints, stuff like that.
Well, all I really know is that my family works for them, and they can be a bit arrogant, but beyond that, I don't really know much. I can ask. I know someone who might know more, but I have to get in touch with them.
Do you know where they are?
What time of day is it currently?
You just know it seems to be or not midday, but mid morning.
Oh, so not even afternoon.
No.
Well, I would say there's a good chance that they're at the Vokta house right now. I could see if someone else know, like, yeah, we could head back to the Dipe house, but they're kind of getting ready for the venture at dusk. Why? What happened?
Kind of looking out to the massive guards, I'll just kind of look back to Tilgrim. I'm not here. We'll talk about it when we get to the room.
Oh, all right. Should we tell the others that we're here, or just head straight to? I'll just.
I'll be up in the room. You just go get the others.
All right. I guess as I see Bennett walk towards the upstairs room, I'll head towards the inn. I'll just wave at everyone and then just walking up to Jotun. Jotun, Bennett said there's some things we need to discuss upstairs. Khan. Good. Good. We need to go upstairs. There's some things we need to talk with Bennett. I'll go grab. Wait, is that? That's Casper. One moment. Let me. And you see me just. Oh. Hmm. You were saying something, Khan? Right. And I just head toward. Is Casper currently talking towards the two hunters, or?
Yeah, you kind of walk into a mild conversation of one of the hunters saying, we could do that for you. Uh, how long? How much?" And Castor's just like, "Well, uh, I'm not sure. What's your pricing look like?" "Ah, well, me and uh, mm, Yevgeny and I, we're, uh, we're not looking so much to do too much traveling. As you heard, we just defeated the Rock of Amber Temple. That's pretty nice for the business. We're taking a break now. Mm, but for Perez, guiding your family down there, that's gonna cost probably 25,000 ravens." Kaz were just kind of eyes widening. 25,000 ravens! Ha! That's an obscene amount. But my family has it. Fine. Whatever you want. As long as you don't get us killed, we'll provide that you don't get sick from that smog and poison. Just be ready to go by dusk. How's that sound, fellas? They both just nod as they get up from the table and just not even noticing you, they just kind of leave.
I guess seeing this opportunity, just kind of walk up to Casper. Hey, Casper. Hi. Well, it seems you found out what I already know, but I I will be joining you to Brest. I can't. Did you get my message last night? The letter.
Yes, yes. Slipped it right under the door. Very nice handwriting, by the way. Everything you said is lovely and all, but without your ability, um, there's no reason to write, Tilgrim, especially if you could have just come and seen us. It's a bit of an insult, don't you think? Not willing to say hi to the cousins, especially the cousins who have been outfitting your little band of rebel rousers with excellent equipment and, well, much more information. Trust.
Oh no, I wanted to come. It's just that everyone seemed to be exhausted, and I didn't want to force them to. Plus, you were in the middle of in a deep conversation. I didn't know if I should have cut in last night.
You just kind of see him shaking his head. Excuses. They're useless, Tilgrim. Useless. Now then, what is it I can do for you?
Right. Well, you already know what I know of. I was planning on telling you about, well, Doherty being in, just getting closer, because I'm not sure if this is information that should be shared in Perez. But it seems everyone is already aware. Uh, with that said, I already talked to Obadiah, and well, me and my group of compatriots will be going with you to find Doherty.
Hi, that's great. Uh, the one with the arms, he's still around? I'd like to make some modifications. See if I can't outfit it with some swamp equipment.
Kind of flinching at that. No, he unfortunately died in battle. We still have the arms, though. If that.
Oh, well, perhaps I can make some modifications and salvage them for someone who is actually, well, not going to go and get themselves killed with the greatest equipment I've ever designed. Disappointing. Maybe he wasn't worthy of it. Anyway, so if you're joining us with your merry band, it's fine, all the way around. But, well, there's much to do. I have to get back to the shop and tell Obadiah that we need to have a meeting with the others. We're leaving at dusk. Uh, meet us at the type house.
Right. I will. See you then, I guess.
Yes, exactly that. And Tilgrim, thank you. Doherty, she means a great deal to all of us, but knowing you're coming along with your friends, it's not that bad. At least for me. I could use the help. I'm not much of a fighter.
Just nod towards what Casper is saying as he leaves.
Kind of approaching Pilgrim. Pilgrim, who's that?
That was Casper, my cousin.
Crap! No.
I thought.
No.
Don't worry, Khan. I'm sure you could probably catch him. If not, we could probably talk to
Hey,
him at dusk. We'll meet
actually,
with him at the dive house.
you mind if I go catch him real quick?
Oh, no, I'm just rounding. Actually, if you can't meet us back at the in the room upstairs. Bennett has something important to tell us.
Okay. With that, I'll just kind of head out the door, jogging a bit. Looking onward, do I see Caspar? Or Casper? As I look down the road, just looking north south, just turning my head. Are you muted? Yeah, I was wondering if you're muted.
Pardon?
Oh, so Khan exchanged a few words with him regarding Casper, and Khan decided he was trying to catch up to him. As I ran out, or as Khan ran out the door, this open road, he was wondering if he could note Casper as he looked down the road.
No, you do not.
Alright. Shaking head in defeat.
I guess as go ahead.
Just approaching. I seen Jotun muttering. Okay. I mean, speak up louder next time. Just heading over to Tilgram, just kind of shaking my head. Dang, my head's been ringing this whole time. Losing my memories.
Oh, we should probably do something about that. I could see if I know anything, but
No, it's fine. I'll need to speak to them again. I'll just head to find others. I'm sure I'll be able to speak to them before we leave.
Right. Right. At that scene, Khan kind of walk away. I'll just move to Yames. Yames. We have some. Bennett wants us to kind of meet up because we have something to talk about. There's something to share. From the looks of it, it seems to be important.
Okay.
All right then. Just I guess come along. Then I'll start heading towards upstairs. Does Yoan look to be getting up or no?
You're all heading upstairs?
Yep. I guess as I move on by, does the hunters appear to be just standing there? Like, do they appear to be going somewhere or no?
They're getting their horses prepared to head out somewhere.
Oh, I can't move. I'm stuck. As I see them moving, I kind of stop before them. Excuse me. We don't really know each other. But I've heard that you might know something. You know the lay of the land, and you're quite experienced at monster hunting. My name is Tilgrim.
You note them getting on their horses and just kind of looking down towards you. What of it? Little blue thing.
I was just wondering, would you happen to know anything about these swamps south of here?
Funny you should ask. Just got a nice little gig hitting a little bunch of gnomes down there. Like you. We know
That
lots about down there.
Oh, could you perhaps just share a bit?
No can do. We're in a hurry. There's 25,000 gold in there for us.
That's unfortunate. Uh, do you know? I don't want to hold you. Do you know where I can get this information besides? Well, I kind of just let them answer.
You note them just kind of heading off. As one of them just kind of nods. Sadly, only us.
Okay. Well, I guess thank you for giving me your time, and I'll just walk off back upstairs. Before I head, I'll just move to Kester. Kester, Bennett has something to share with us. Seems important. You should probably be up there.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
You okay?
Yeah, just fine.
Great interest of time. Jesus Christ, stop moving your fucking tokens, guys.
Sorry.
No, that's fine. As you arrive back upstairs to the room, you note almost all of you are together. Khan, you note you went up the wrong stairs and you're on the opposite side of the building. What do you all do?
I'll just shaking my head, uh, head back down and take the side door.
Bennett, how's talk or his wife or whoever?
Are they
Wrong.
still disguised, by the way?
Yes, because there's no way.
Sure.
I think
Besides all of them, or just Lucien and Takeva?
there's Lucy in the cave.
See everybody. See my
So,
appear.
so Kester can see through Lucian's disguise, and that's it. The rest of you have no idea who they are.
Just turning. I like the new look. Yes.
I figure with the whole coffin maker seeing us, thought some kind of disguise would be in order.
Lucien?
Yeah, that's Lucian,
Yep,
alright?
that's me.
And I'm guessing Takeva.
No, I don't know who you guys are. What are you doing in my room?
Oh,
no.
We rented this room.
Okay, I'm just joking. I'm joking.
Saying that by
okay.
yeah, Wolfman's gonna hop to his feet and stretch a bit. So you guys are here, finally.
Finally.
1,050 push-ups done.
Nice, I guess.
I just kind of whisper over the
Huh?
You said
Oh,
we got out.
I just whisper. I whisper. Adding a few hundred.
Okay. I didn't hear you cut out a lot, but I guess I could grasp it.
Oh well, as long as you get the idea.
Yeah, I got you.
Oh, Khan, that is Lucian and apparently Akeva. They had us quite confused at first.
No, not really though. You're just a little not perceptive.
Hmm. Oh wait, who? Khan, I don't. Are you talking about Wolfram? And I just kind of point. Oh yes, that's Akeva. That's what I was mentioning earlier. But Bennett has something to share. Something important, I think. Oh yes, quite different. It's quite nice actually.
Okay.
I don't think I can pull it off though. Bennett.
Is mine closing the door?
I'll just go sit down in the bed. Feet dangling at the sides.
So what happened on each of our end? For us that came, we updated Corbin on the mission. He went out searching for the kid.
Well, talking to Burgomaster's wife and just the wife is a bust. Apparently, Burgomaster's got her on tight surveillance, won't leave her side or has some guards around her at all times. So, talking to her alone isn't gonna work. That, and I ended up getting chained up by the dude, so that was great.
Wait, I'm sorry. You said you got chained up.
Yes.
Oh, it took a bit to grasp that. What did
The-
did that not work out or?
Well, are you fine?
I'm standing here relatively unscathed. My wrists are bruised as
Relatively?
shit.
No.
He had obsidian chains in there. Not even sure how the hell he got them.
What did you have to do to get out?
Me and him had a talk about certain things going on in Valaki. Essentially, he wants us to help him out. I used the whole him and the Voctor situation to try to get something, and got labeled with this. And I'll just kind of pull out the 2 envelopes that he handed me. He wants us to frame her. Just kind of dropping them onto the bed next to me. If I remember this room right, there should be one next to me.
Okay, so we have to frame her. I guessing that the consequences include. Well, for not framing her, of course.
Well, framer.
What was that?
Well, framer of what?
Sparring with the occult. A bunch of shit I had to spill if I didn't want to get killed.
Well, that's not really framing her. She kind of does conspire with the occult.
Yeah, but he wants the bones of St. Andrew in her basement too.
Ah, fuck. Okay, here we go.
Yeah. I'm not really sure where we're going.
Does he know anything about the vampires? Braved the town in by dusk.
I kept that stuff vague. All I said is that she was She was in contact with the occult and could potentially use that to try to drown the city in chaos. I didn't specify any further.
I guess that's good, but now we have to be on the fast track for the, well, the bones.
Yeah.
And what about the book?
I remember he's going to send a fleet of guards over to check the place out. As soon as they find him, they'll bring him back to his place, and Isaac, if I have the whole situation right, should end up bringing them to us to frame her.
Well, all of that is swell. I mean, we got into the basement before. And if we just have to chuck them in there, then that's literally going to be the easiest thing in the world. Assuming that they didn't have, double the guards and lock the door more securely.
Yeah, well,
Perhaps.
seems cut and dry, but what do you think? Follow his tune?
It's not anything close to that. I was trying to get more information on the Voctors, but ended up fucking up and getting myself in that situation. I still left with nothing. I was trying to figure out exactly which side was playing to what, but all I can get from is the fact that the Burgomaster is very much in control, as Bennett kind of throws up air quotes with it, of everything. Certain holes that he can't see. Honestly, I'm still not sure which side we're rooting for in this whole civil war.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, but, we're kind of about to start leaning to one, whether we like it or not.
Well, I don't think it's that could
necessarily
be turned around. But I still want to talk to the Voctor first.
How much time do we have on our hands?
Kester, what time is it about now?
Just kind of consulting my internal clock once more. What time we talking?
Did a cat got Mr. J?
I'm sorry. As you look at the window, you note it seems like the clouds are moving. It looks to be about 9:30 in the morning.
9:30 in the morning. I feel like I'm being used as a clock more than anything else.
Well, we at least still have time. Ben, did he give you some kind of when you have to report back to him? Or he only said when the job was
done. But kind of picking up the two envelopes. I need to at least figure out something with the Voctors. Get exactly where they stand in this. This might be our chance to either turn sides or stick with one. That's why I wanted to get everyone here. I'm not the one making this call. We are. So.
Well, I was thinking get in Voctor and well, I didn't want to bring it up. Risky. What if we mention something? Be sure we talks to her.
What?
What if we brought up Stella? At least to get past the front door. We already know how those servants.
Stella who? Oh, right.
Stella is Lady Wagner's daughter. Are you
the young girl from the potion shop?
Yes. Wait, Usan, are you implying that we tell her where she is?
Not particular. Again, it's only in an extreme. Anyone else have any? How we'll get the gate? Rather that door.
Oh, Bennett, did he give us any advice?
I'd rather not say anything, Stella, for at least her safety.
Didn't you guys sneak in again? Just do it again.
People aren't really open to talking when you sneak in their basement twice.
I have an idea.
How did we up getting in the first time. And it definitely wasn't via the basement.
First time we got in on the pretense of talking about our daughter, and then got roped up and held at knife point by a bunch of dipe servants. Not exactly something I'm looking to repeat.
Well, Kansei got us covered, so
And
there's that.
Right.
I suppose Khan would be if we sneak. I would only think sneaking in should be. Sneaking in would involve completely aligning ourselves with the master. And to
Right. I might have an idea, but I'm not really sure if it could work. We could say that we're on business with Count Strahd. She does work for him.
But isn't she
What?
like betraying him like right now?
We don't
That's
know
just-
that for sure.
Oh yeah, that's speculation. Forgot.
If it was, Strahd informed us to chop her head off. Told me.
Speaking of which, is Corwin
That
still
That
here?
could work, Khan. We could go into two groups. We could try multiple. We can try two plans. One being stealth, and the other being, well, we knock on the front door and say what we need to say to get in.
Still don't exactly know which side we're pulling for. Right now, we have the keys to turn on either one. Corwin,
Now, for example, this whole framing her scheme could be switched around. Say, for example, oh, regardless, we do still have a choice here. Not quite tied down yet.
Mr. J.
Mhm.
Based on me being born here and what I would know, who out of everyone in my family would know the most about Lady Voctor? Someone that I have access to.
You know, Andelv is a house servant. Signy, your first cousin, is Lady Voctor's personal bodyguard, and Lorkin is the chambermaid of Lady Voctor.
Okay, and Andal is the one with spiky hair. Skinny.
That's Andelv. There's Andelv and his brother Andel. But yeah,
Oh.
that said, as you all continue to discuss this, you hear a knocking on the door.
I guess we
I
can go
guess
open the door.
kind of like silence.
Oh. Who is it?
You just hear another loud doom, doom, almost a banging on the door. Open the door!
As I just go.
Do we recognize the voice?
You recognize the voice of Isaac Strasny.
Go. I open the door then.
What? Ah, dang it.
As the door kind of flings open, you know Isaac just kind of push himself into the room. Looking around, he notes Bennett. Ah, yes, Dunville. He tosses the bag of holding in front of the people at the door. You left this there. Forgot to give it back. Anyway, you all notice him still kind of clenching a doll close to his chest. The burgomaster sends word. The coffin maker, Hendrik, he didn't have any sort of bones or anything like that. No idea what they are, he says. The guards are currently searching through his with his shop. The burgomaster says, he just kind of looks over the room. If they don't find anything, It's up to you to make sure those bones are delivered into Lady Voctor's care quickly. And if you can't do that, you're supposed to let me know so I can set you all on fire. Anyway, I'll be watching you. With that, he just leaves. I think I'll keep an eye on you all. You could see him kind of lean his back to the side of the wall as he just kind of sits there. When you're ready to go, let me know. And we're going to end the session there.
Okay, cool. Just in case no one read that Khan essentially suggested splitting into two groups, with one being the peace or diplomats, while the others just sneak in with a map of the mansion.
We saw that.
Yeah, okay, cool.
We mentioned it.
Hmm?
We mentioned it.
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
When?
Like when that was brought up, Pilgrim. Like.
Oh no.
And
yeah.
and then we said, well, sneaking in should make last resort. That would involve us deciding to align with the master.
Okay, that's fine. Oh yeah, that was just
yeah, we heard that.
Okay. Hopefully.
Yeah, sorry I was 40 minutes. I had a talk about future plans.
You're fine. So I have to go. You guys have a good night.
Take care.
Wait, King, are you busy?
Am I busy? No.
You gotta start the game up.
Oh, fuck me. Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Tough situations.
Very tough.
Yeah, I kind of want this Burgomaster dead. Sucks.
Not the only one. Not the only one.
Really bad. He sucks.
Yo, let's
Hey, yo.
They're calling Dave.
What are the chances we could just poison him?
Fin's trash.
Yeah,
Man, I keep
trying
to hang my man Blinsky. I don't like this man. Like, hey, yo, Khan, you kind of drop me this invisible. I could just make it look like Blinsky flies away from the like, yo, man. It's like, it's approaching dark. I mean, it's approaching dark. I can't like this man. We haven't gotten. Hey, yo, Khan, I need this right now. It's like, yo, I just go behind the Blinsky just into the sky.
You gotta like pick him up and take him really high into the air and then drop him.
It's like, hey, yo, sorry, sorry.
You don't even have to say sorry.
I mean, hey, man, I'm invisible. Blinsky's just ascending to the heavens. So can anyone give you like a gist? I'm gonna watch.
What was the last thing you heard?
Let's think it was right before. I think it was like pretty much when we were done
with what you cut out.
With the whole disguise thing.
Oh, after we got disguised.
Pretty much right after I was. Oh, I see her changing. I'll try that too. I went to go get bags. Talk happened. Yep, here I am.
So Alex got arrested for like 15 minutes, probably. Arrested and interrogated. He escaped. Well, not escaped, but like
yeah, spill. Yeah, like he
spilled his
guts. As much information. as the burgomaster would be satisfied with.
Yeah. We now have to frame Lady Voctor.
Oh yeah. I'm caught up now.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's pretty much it.
And gotta find the bones.
Find the bones.
Hey yo, nah, I gotta find my man. What's happening?
You're cutting up a storm, my boy.
Do you not have a headset anymore?
What is that?
Do you not have a headset anymore?
I do have a headset. I'm using it right now.
That is. I'm so sorry.
am the storm that is.
That headset does not like you. Jesus Christ.
All right, I'm about to go like into Discord. Hear you.
I'll try turning up your sensitivity. Bro, I cannot hear what you're saying.
All right, hold on.
What's going on?
Yeah, what?
So
what?
So what?
anything?
Wait, King, are you loading up the game?
Oh fuck me, I forgot about that.
Man was putting on Elden Ring. I saw
Yeah,
it.
exactly, 100%. I was about to boot up Elden Ring.
I can't believe that.
Completely forgot about that shit. Yo,
So,
What game are you trying to play?
some piece of shit visual novel that
Yeah,
Sir
it was like free and recommended
and
to me.
hey,
And I was
never
like,
mind. Boot up Elden Ring.
no, we gotta finish it. We gotta finish it. We gotta finish it.
That doesn't sound as good.
Hey man, I'm just saying. Compared to how good
You can watch Guy play Elden Ring.
No,
I'm just saying, man. Elden Ring looks like way more fun.
It really looks like way more fun. What are you talking about? Bro, this shit is literally
Like, hey man, I found this bullcrap free visual novel. I saw you booting up Elden Ring. Don't boot up Elden Ring. Play this instead.
Exactly.
Like,
Don't boot up Elden Ring. We gotta play the bullshit visual novel.
Like, yo, I didn't know that's what she was talking about. I thought she was talking about that rhythm game. I was like, okay, it's like a fun rhythm game.
King is not gonna play the rhythm game.
I thought it was a rhythm game. Like, I'm like, okay, understandable. It has a nice little soundtrack. And you're like the visual novel. I'm like, all right, never mind, man. Boot up Elden Ring.
Dragon head onto his arm, spewing streams of deadly fire. Godric is a nasty.
What am I hearing here?
Something about deadly fire. I don't know. I'm kind of interested.
Bro, deadly fire? Sign me the fuck up.
Right?
Yo, is my man? Was someone looking up a whole guide?
Might be. I mean, if I were looking up a guide, you wouldn't hear it, would you?
Oh, Guy, what did you pick for your starting class?
Scholar.
I'm just looking on my Facebook. They have guides out for the first main dude.
Yo, I'm gonna need that.
Godric the Grafted. I kind of spoiled it for myself because I just realized he's the first boss in the castle, and I'm like 5 seconds away from him. So I'm like, oh, I know where that is. Oh no. Yeah, so like I'm like, I won't watch the rest of it, but that's nice to know I'm about to get my ass fucking chomped. This fight looks like shit. Yay.
Yo, Guy, just jump. Just fly over. Go fly over the chasm, man. Got it.
My bad. Hold on. I think I just
What if you can actually get down there though? I'm kind of curious.
I just muted guy.
I'm trying to. Oh,
Put down
Oh,
word.
not guy.
I'm muted.
Nah, you're not.
No, I'm not muted.
Oh
Alright,
no,
well,
stream paused.
No, I was checking if I was muted, and I'm pretty sure I'm not muted. I'm just looking for us. Like what? Like I know it's cheap, but like hey, all I keep saying is on YouTube, early item. Oh what the fuck? Oh, let's go, my nigga. I came before. Let's go.
Hey yo, man, target the giant, please. Oh my god. Yo,
Hey,
this is me playing
yo, you don't
dog,
have to.
this is-
You don't have to target things, bro. Like it's probably a
Yo,
good
bro.
idea if something's bigger than you to not target it.
Yo, this is me playing Devil May Cry. Like I can't turn and see the enemies. Devil May
Holy
Cry
shit!
3.
Look at this easy mode fight.
Hey yo, swing your sword at this man. Coward!
Nah, bro. Let him like play his game, man.
No man, it's time to be
Because
toxic.
he's not doing
You're
any
tr-
fucking damage with that sword.
Oh no.
Yo, you fucked this whole man's whole strategy up talking about swords, bro. Yo, that
Like,
shit
yo, man,
looks
I
risky.
wasn't talking to Guy. I was talking to the giant. Be a man and swing your sword.
Hey yo.
Oh, guy, you need more magic juice, bro. What are you doing?
I mean, no, we don't. He doing fine.
No, he needs more magic juice. We ran out of magic. Yo, man, I'm about to restart as an astrologist or astrologer, so I could fucking just like whip my fucking spell. The spells look so good.
Like, dang, man, I didn't know this game was a third-person shooter.
Okay. In Monster Hunter, I use a gun.
Once he gets the
I'm just gonna use a
once he
gun.
gets the good spells, man,
Yeah.
it's easy peasy.
Alright, so for everyone on the Twitch side of things, I think we're gonna end it off here. Got ourselves into a hell of a situation. It's gonna be interesting to see how we can actually get out of it from here, though. Ugh. Seems like we're being like strong-armed into helping the burgomaster of Valaki, but I don't know. A part of me still wants to. Like I feel like I really want to hear some kind of like president, like some speeches from both candidates. Like what's gonna change, man? Because Bacter is just gonna descend upon the town if we help her, but at the same time, I feel like not helping her may lead to something. It may lead to its fair share of issues, so I'm not really sure how we should take this going forward. It's a bit of a coin flip. Right now, it seems like I have most likely locked things down. But there's always a chance, there's always a plan. I just don't have it. Anyways. Thank you all for watching. It is really appreciated. It's gonna be the last stream of the week. And with that said, we're gonna send a raid off to a good friend, Mr. Voodoo Ush. Currently he's playing. I accidentally opened Steam when I went to go check on a tab. He is playing Celestia, Crown of the Magister. I think that's the name. And his first time playing. Right now he's trying to figure out the game. So I guess if anyone here knows of that game or knows how to play it, he's definitely someone you should go and definitely help out. Very good guy, very good friend. March 11th is when the official release for WWE 2K22 comes out. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, March 11th is when it's coming out. If I remember right, the early access is gonna be before that. I don't remember what Hold on. My English is faltering. Yeah, so I pre-ordered the deluxe edition, so I'll be able to get on it March 8th. Which, weirdly enough, aligns almost perfectly with the Tuesday. Because we're going to see if we can start the My Rise that day and just start going crazy with it. Which is, yeah, perfect timing, ironically enough. But, gonna go send a raid out to Vu. Gonna be the last stream for the week. I'm thinking about maybe playing Elden Ring. I'm not really sure how I would like bring that to the channel and everything, because I never played a Souls game. Well, I have, but I'm not. Yeah, I don't want people getting on my shit for dying in a Souls game. I feel like the death is already disrespectful enough. But I guess I will if I get the chance, or I actually go out to buy it. Thank you all for watching once again. I'll see each one of you beautiful people in the next one. Sayonara. Also, I realized desktop audio was still playing that whole time, so you could hear every move my friend is doing while he's playing it. Bye.